Hey everybody. So I was in Nonie's channel today and she challenged me to do the 20 questions tag. So I wrote down the questions that she had. I'm working on my hubby's blanket. So I thought I would work on that and I'd sit here and I'd talk to y'all and do the 20 questions tag. So the first question is, what does your name mean? My name, I've forgotten. Hold on just a minute. Let's see. I just looked that up. Youthful. As I sit here and can't remember, my name means youthful. Okay, youthful. Number 2, where do you live? I live in West Texas. Where are you from? I am from California. And I've been everywhere, man. So I was born in California, but my daddy was in the Navy there. And then my mom remarried when I was 11. And we started moving around because my stepdad was in the Air Force. So I've talked about this on one of my other videos, but I've moved all over the place. I've lived in California, Nevada, Germany, West Germany, Texas, Washington. I've been all over. What if my parents, if I had been a boy? This one is fun. I was tickled when I saw this come up. What would they have named you? So I'm not really sure what mom would have named me, although I'm pretty sure because I had half brothers that were named Michael and Stephen, so probably would have been something very simple, something along those lines. But the funny thing is, I have an older sister, and when mom found out, okay, first of all, I was born in 64, so that was the year right after they discovered the pill, and mom said that had I been had it come out a year earlier, I would not have been here. Secondly, they were wanting a boy. And third, the money that they had to use for me, I was supposed to be a fifth. My eyes are brown, my mom said, because I was full of shit. My favorite candle scent is mulberry vanilla. Can I cook? Yes. Probably should cook more. I am a pretty good cook. I learned from my mom, and my grandma Sue was I grew up with my grandma Sue. Was she was the kind of cook that she threw everything in a pot and everything tasted just like $1,000,000. And she threw it all in there and went and sat down in the living room and it just cooked all day and it was the best thing you ever ate. And my mom always cooked. And growing up with my children, I have 2 girls, and we always made sure that we sat down and had dinner in the evening. So we always had a meal. Every night was a full meal, whether it was soup and sandwiches or whether, whatever. And everybody sit at the table and have have supper. So yes, I can cook. Number 8. What's good about your life now? Okay, as some of you may know, I have colitis, which is a problem with the colon. And what's good about my life right now is that that's under control because for a while I had a lot of trouble. And before that, I had migraines. And after going to the chiropractor, those are gone. So what's good now is I have a lot less health problems going on. That's one thing. There's a lot more. What is my sign? I'm a Gemini, so I have an evil twin. What scares me about aging? Huh. I don't know if it's really scary, but I'm just like, I'm always thinking I'm going to lose my brain. You know, my grandmother had Alzheimer's, so it's in the family. So that would be the thing that would bother me would be getting Alzheimer's. I don't like the idea that you live and you don't know what's going on. But I'm not sure which one is worse, whether you do that or whether um, you know, you're hurting and you do know about it. My guilty pleasure, yarn. I don't know if that's. I don't know. I don't like that question anyway. Favorite holiday. Holidays aren't really a big deal. They're just not. I do like Thanksgiving more than I do Christmas because Thanksgiving to me people are more about getting together and enjoying time with your friends and family, whereas Christmas is a busy. We got to get it all done and everybody's got to get something. So, but as far as a favorite, I don't really have a favorite. I mean, I enjoy time to myself now more than I ever did. Am I a morning or a night person? Well, it's not morning. It's really not morning. My husband says my clock starts at 10 in the morning and stops about 11 at night. Okay, what is something I could not leave home without? Well, this says could not live without. And these are Nani's questions. Now, I'd heard some that people were saying, what was one thing you couldn't leave the house without? And I was like, my glasses? But one thing I couldn't live without? The only, my hubby says, and I agree with him, the only thing you really have to do is breathe. So, but I don't know if, I'm not really sure this, not a little bit more simplistic question than that. Favorite sci-fi movie? Wow. I'd have to say Firefly. So many good lines in Firefly. But the movie would be Serenity. This one was a hard one for me. What is your biggest accomplishment? And, A lot of people are saying they're kids, and I love my kids. Don't get me wrong. I do love my kids. But, and I think that my hubby would agree with me, but I really think that my biggest accomplishment is being happy with me. And there's a lot of people that don't ever get there. Now, there's things about myself I'd like to change, like to be a little bit thinner, uh, not like have a little more energy, health things. And I think everybody's got that. But yeah, I'm happy with me. And it's the first time in my life that I could truly say that. And I can take things a lot easier than I used to. Everything used to be everything would go all over me, and they still do to some degree, but I handle them a lot better than I ever used to. My favorite book, wow, I don't know that I have a favorite book. Recently, I bought the Beverly Cleary books, um, Ralph the Mouse. So if I had to pick one, that might be it. I really, really love that book. That and another book that got me a long time ago, way, way back, and I don't know how many people remember, but a teacher read Jonathan Livingston Seagull to our class. And I just thought that was the coolest book. And later on in life, I went and got it and read it, and it was like, it's just, I don't know, it didn't have the same appeal that it did when she read it to us. So I really think, when it comes to books and all kinds of others, the media type stuff, it kind of fluctuates with where you are in your life, the time of life, and the things that are going on in it. Very situational. So she said, that was it. I wrote down all the questions. It's supposed to be 20 questions. She only counted out 19. And I know that there was another one going around about 10 non-yarny things about you. So that really kind of covers most of that. I'm trying to think if it was something else that I might want to tell y'all. I'm not sure. So I did want to mention that yesterday I was really kind of feeling like I might not want to do YouTube. The stuff that's going on with YouTube is really kind of weird, and it's, I know it's a lot of fuss and people getting all up in arms about it. And I don't know. I don't know how it's all going to play out. I really don't. I went ahead and set my channel to content that has content for children, whatever that setting is. And I'm not monetized. But I saw something today that said if you do that and you're not monetized, and you demonetize, or you're not monetized, whatever, then you're deemed not a good source of income for the YouTube platform. So you're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't. Whatever. So I was pretty upset about it yesterday, but hubby talked me down and said, just do what you do and don't worry about it. It'll all work out. And all of these crappy things that have gone on the last couple of years have worked out. So, I think that's what I'll do for now. We'll see what happens. So I thought, and everybody was talking about their favorite candle scent. And I'm supposed to tag some people, aren't I? And the one that tagged me was Nonie Mae Crochet, and I'll put her down below. Um, Noniemae Crochet. Let's see, who am I going to tag? I, and if she hasn't already done it yet, I would like to tag Joe from Joe's Web. Hmm. Tina from Crafts by the Rose. Tina, you need to do this too. Hmm. Oh no, I have to think about it. So I think, it's going around by now that a lot of people have already been tagged or have already done the challenge. But I did think it would be fun. I'm just going to do a little giveaway with mine. So I have this little warmer. We sell them at work. It's a plug-in. This one looks like a sweater. And a candle. I think it's like vanilla cookie. It's one that I got on our bargain table. And so it doesn't have a label. So I'll pick somebody from the comments down below. Um, I guess I should do a keyword. Keyword would be melt. Be sure to have melt in your comment somewhere. What else? Getting ready for Thanksgiving. We're getting close, and I'm not sure. Yeah, well, I have one more video probably before Thanksgiving. With it being Thanksgiving next week, probably won't have a live on Wednesday, my normal live. I know they've been sporadic anyway, but not going to do one next week. And I'll pick somebody from these comments. Today's Thursday. I'll pick somebody on Sunday. How's that sound? Then I can let y'all know when I do a video. So thanks, Nonie Mae, for talking me into it. I know there were a lot of people who did general, just if you haven't done this yet, and that's probably what I'll say. I tagged those two people, but if you haven't done it and you would like to, I would suggest you to go ahead and do it. It's not so bad. Okay, guys, I appreciate your watching, and I hope that uh, you enjoyed this. I'm almost to the end of my row. What do you know, working with black. So I am going to turn my TV on and watch some of y'all's videos and continue doing this. Figure out where I'm going to put my hobium. If you did not watch my live last night, I did a haul for the hobium that I got in. I did that on the live. So y'all might want to see what I got. I decided, since I would never be able to order from them and had never ordered from them before, that I wanted to get a good haul. So I got quite a bit of stuff, and I'm really tickled with what I got. So that's that. I will see you guys in the next video with the winner. Talk to you later. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.